Is there any sitcom as rewatchable as Friends? Probably not. Although it ended over a decade ago, the timeless sitcom about 6 friends in New York City remains a SquareEyed favourite. But it's incredible just how much we didn't actually know about the show. With the cast reuniting to honour the TV director James Burrows, we thought it was the perfect time to delve deep into some obscure trivia with 10 things you probably didn't know about Friends. It's hard to imagine anyone other than Matthew Perry in the role of Chandler Bing, but there were a number of famous faces who tried their luck. They included Iron Man director Jon Favreau and 2.5 Men star Jon Cryer. In fact, Favreau, who later appeared as Monica's millionaire boyfriend Pete, turned the role down and went on to find success by directing and acting in the comedy film Swingers. Cryer, on the other hand, missed out because his taped audition wasn't sent to the producers in time. Be it luck or fate, we're glad Perry ended up in the role. While filming the whole 9 yards with Matthew Perry, Bruce Willis made a bet with him that if the movie finished its opening weekend as top of the box office, he'd guest star in Friends for free. Naturally it did, and he followed through, memorably appearing as Paul, Elizabeth's dad, who hated Ross and dated Rachel. Ever wonder who drew all the manga doodles in Joey and Chandler's apartment? Turns out it was crew member Paul Swain, who lent his quirky artistic touches with a variety of eye-catching illustrations. Some of the memorable messages left on the board included "clean up the duck feathers," while we only ever see Chandler or Joey writing on it once, when Chandler is writing to remind Joey of an audition which ended disastrously. Joey Tribbiani wasn't written as the foolish, idiotic character we know and love. After accepting the role, Matt LeBlanc suggested that Joey should be the lovable goof of the 6, and the producers thought it was a great idea. In another interesting aside, Joey and Monica were also supposed to be the show's main couple, not Rachel and Ross. Can you imagine how different that would have been? Yep, Joey's eccentric chain-smoking agent also ironically played a nurse during the scene where Carl gives birth to Ross's son Ben. This was way early on in the first season before Estelle has appeared, but she is pretty unrecognisable, as you can see. Marta Kaufman and David Crane, the show's co-creators, were actually partially responsible for the unmistakable theme tune "I'll Be There For You" performed by the Rembrandts. Interestingly, after the song was written, it was offered to REM, but they weren't interested. Gunther was originally an extra, but he was promoted to a character with speaking lines after being the only one on set able to operate an espresso machine. Gunther, who became something of a cult character with a dedicated fanbase of his own, didn't actually speak until the 33rd episode and was unnamed until the middle of the 2nd season. John Bennett Perry played Joshua's father in one episode, and he is remembered for hating France and taking a particular liking to Rachel's rather revealing night dress. He also appeared on other famous television shows like The West Wing, Magnum P.I. and Murder, She Wrote. Kudrow was already playing Ursula the waitress on Mad About You when she was cast on Friends. NBC and Mad About You encouraged Kudrow to take both roles. According to her, it was the producers of Friends who decided to address this and say they're twin sisters. She went on to play Ursula Buffet in 8 episodes of Friends as well. By the time the 10th and final season rolled around in 2004, Aniston was an actress in demand. Because of her burgeoning career on the big screen, she had doubts about continuing her love affair with the small one and was hesitant about agreeing to do the last season. Of course, they could have just used that stand-in and nobody would have noticed, right? That's our list of the 10 things you probably didn't know about Friends. Make sure to sound off in the comments with some facts you think people wouldn't know, and make sure to subscribe to SquareEyed's channel for plenty more videos.